So yeah, we are back on the Strider, and hopefully I also solved some audio problems. For some reason the sound from the game was not working. The microphone was, but the output from Morrowind didn't work well on the previous part of the stream. And now I think things should work better. Oh, and we have a problem here with this new bridge added by some mods, but more or less we have been able to pass by. Let me check what the mod is. Oh, Jam Key Discoveries and Adventures. So maybe not really a bad problem, because the Strider has been able to pass by. But I could try and make the passage a little more smooth. We are not far from our destination, which is Nesis, up north. And we can see over there in the distance, I think that one that is Yorick Castle mod. And there's a strange Dedrick Tower over there. Oh, and this plant is probably ending some new kind of collision. Let me check. This tree, I will take a note, BC, remove collision. Maybe there's some different plant model. And we are almost there. And to the right we can see this beautiful new bridge added to the city of Nesis. And here we are. So while the Strider is slowly going back, we are ready to look for Baigot and for Constance bow. And here is a vendor. Oh no. Yeah.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Yahat is one of the Dharma living here. And I think he has sort of problems with his wife. But he is the Silk Strider operator here in Nesis. And here is a pecuar added by my mod. I'm trying a little experiment, see if calling it smart pecuar instead, as usual pecuar is making easier to recognize them for people. But you have to talk with the war tamer and ask for various things, what you can do with this war. Mortgore, and so on, follow you. But the gist of it is you get to get enough money to buy one of these, and then you can get your smart war and try to make the war smarter and smarter. So we could try and ask someone about Constance's uncle. Let's talk about Berghoff. A monk in a brown robe and a creepy looking wood elf dressed in blue. Yes, I saw them. Oh, they left Nisis last night.
Volgoth and Claude Camembert have indeed reached Nisis, and left the place as well. We have been told that they left through the gate to the fort, and that we are likely to find them if we follow the road. They shouldn't have gotten too far, they were rather drunk when they left.
And so we should follow them.
I offer the best values in town.
Where is that slave?
But let me check how much money. Because I really would like to try and buy a gore, just to see if I'm able to use it with customs. I'm not sure about it, because it's a long time since I used the mod. And many things have changed, a new version of the Morrowind patch, new commands, new mods added, so maybe things are not working anymore, I don't know, but I need money for this, and I think I should have enough. So let's see.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick. What do you want?
I need 5,000. Hello, lady. So let's talk about how can I cast a common spell if I find some gore in the wild. 300 rakes, not now. Or maybe I could just learn this thing. Let me check. Oh, I have enough money. I can do it. But first I want to buy that thing. Oh, she wants more. Because my personality, my bartering is not good, my mercantile is very low. And so let's ask help to Constance. I want to charm this vendor. Assistance. And I need help to charm this person. Could also fortify luck. Okay, let's see. There are two kinds of Pakwa boredom you can find available at these war tamers. There's one Pakwa boredom and a mountable Pakwa boredom. If you want to be able to actually ride the Pakwa, you must buy one of these. The other one will just give you a standard Pakwa. You will not be able to actually ride the Gwa, mount the Gwa. And so we talk about Pakwas, how we can improve them with proper herbs, and how the Pakwa can follow you almost everywhere. But why we need the Gwa Barn? That's because the Gwa Barn has female Gwa smell. You buy it, add your scent to it, so the Gwa can recognize you as a sort of lovely Gwa mom, then barn the Gwa. Do I have to explain how to add your scent to it, Breton? Or perhaps you think you can tame a smart Gwa yourself, so the dialogue is telling you all these options you can. You can buy this Gwa Barden from a Gwa tamer, like the lady here. And if you're lucky, you can also find some lost smart Gwa in the wilderness. And in this case, you can tame the Gwa yourself using some magic and some you must be able to knock down the Gwa, in short. And so there are these two ways you can use to become the master of these Gwas. And I need some feather potion, I think. But now we should be able to get this smart Pakwa. So when we talking with the Gwa now, we can equip the mountable Pakwa Barn. And now the Gwa is recognizing us as masters. And the Gwa is already gaining experience from to be a level with the player. So we can share as usual, put things in the Gwa box. But we can also give the Gwa some orders. Well, this is first one, follow. And then we can try the difficult thing, which is tell the Gwa to carry one of our companions. But first I think it should be better to position player properly over the Gwa. But anyway, we can tell the Gwa to mount, move aside, see the Gwa condition, stats, tell to stay here, tell to swap position with the player, wait, and so on. Anyway, for now we can mount. We can do this two ways. First way is using the mount command, and well, first thing usually you can do is take a little confidence with how you can control the Gwa. It's all explained in the mod readme, but maybe seeing a video should be easier. Basically, you use the activation key. Every time you press it, you give a command to advance to the wall, and the second time you will give the run command, and the third time it will be a jump command. And to reverse this thing, you must press the control key, the sneak, and this way you will do the opposite. So go slower and slower, and if you insist doing this with the control key, you will dismount after going back. So it takes a little practice, but there are reasons why it's have been done this way, because you can still use the standard control to combat while riding the wall this way. And I think I will show you now another way you can jump over the wall to ride it. You can jump and give orders to the wall. If you jump and open and close the inventory, it's like telling the wall to follow. While if you do the same thing while sneaking, the wall will stay put and not follow you anymore. Now these are shortcuts, very useful to know and to practice. And if you want to actually ride the wall, instead of opening the dialog menu and telling the wall to mount, you can just jump nearby the wall, and you should be able to hop and mount the wall on the fly. Let me check. So you jump and press the activation key. Oh my, I am over encumbered, so first it's better to put something actually in the wall inventory, like for instance some of these potions. Or I could try and sell something, because I have not a lot of money anymore. And one important thing is to remember to add your backward to your companion list. Using the Malayan teleportation mode if you are running it, and so review my companion list. So as you can see, we still have to add this companion. Should be able to do it. Review someone, nothing. Oh, I cannot from here. There should be a way. Follow me. Oh, add this companion. You must first tell the companion to follow before being able to add the companion to the Malayan teleportation list. But anyway, we have the war now in our list. So now we should be able to retrieve the guar if the guar gets lost. This is very important if you put precious things in your guar inventory. And now the second way we can actually ride the guar instead of using the dialogue. We should be able to just jump and activate the guar. No, not this way. I don't remember how I can. Oh, this way. We must activate the guar while we are still jumping. We are still in the air. So let's do a little walk. And while we are moving, we are riding our guar. If we pass from the first person view to the third person view, we can give commands while quickly opening and closing the inventory. And this is giving information, but especially is a way to properly tweak the player position while riding the guar. This is very important, especially if you want to try and ride with your companion also, because it's very sensible. It depends on your player race, your companion race, so there's not really an automatic way to tweak these things. You have to try, and the best way to do it is using the third person view. You can actually sort of change the position. Let me check if I'm able. Oh, this way. As you can see, well, the best way is if you are able to rotate your camera. Well, I will first stop and press Control, press my key. So first I will try and set the proper position while the guar is not walking. So we go to third person view, use our NGA camera and set the proper position. Now we try this thing, pressing open and close inventory, and we are in the settings. So first we go up. So this way, from the third person view, it's much easier to see your position. We go forward, and you must do this thing, this tweaking, for the 3 separate positions while the guar is static, is not moving, while the guar is walking, and while the guar is running. This is a little annoying, but really it's the only way you can really tweak your position in the best way. So I go a little higher and forward and up. I think that's okay for now. Maybe a little higher. Too high here. And so it goes down a little. Okay. So, and this is the easier position to set up because you are not moving. To set up the position while moving, the best way, easier way, is to just have the guar move until you get an obstacle. So you are still playing the animation, but you can have the guar still, and you have an easier way to set your position while walking. So as you can see, we go forward. And if you want to ride alone, it's not really hard to find the proper position. You can put your the player also not so forward, but if you want to be able to ride using a companion, like also for instance Constance, it is better to put the player as forward as you can, because you have to set up space for also your companion, so it's more difficult. Anyway, we are done, I think, for this walking position. Let's see, maybe a little more. Oh, and if I go this way, and I can turn around and then do this sort of turning, because when I change my view from first person to third person, automatically the war is facing the direction the player is facing. So you can really, with practice, you can really learn how to actually combat while still riding. Casting spell and things like this, it's really fun if you get some practice with it. Let me check if I can show you some. Like this way. And so. And let me see. Oh, and if you have a robe, this is the position you have, but if you don't have a robe, you see, you have this fake legs that you can also use to get a better position. Let me check. Okay, so this way we open the setting menu and we can setting our position better. But we must first put away our weapon. Okay, so a little down, a little forward, and we should be okay with our position. A little more, a little down, and so on. But you can always fix the position while playing. So and now we do the more difficult part, which is running position. So same way as usual, up and forward. As usual, we need to go a lot forward if you want to be able to ride with our companion also. But if you don't have a companion riding with you, it's much easier to just move a little. Oh, maybe too much, let's see. No, it's good. Okay, so I will press the control key to go back and slow my war, and finally go down. Oops, in the nude, because I don't have some griefs recognized by the standard scripting command. Remember, this is all vanilla scripting, there is no scripting extender, so the mod is very compatible, but it's not really having some powerful possibility added by the script extender. So it is able to recognize some kind of greaves to equip automatically, but if you want to avoid being in the nude, it's better to keep your expensive robe. Anyway, we are set up with our position for the player. Now we can try the difficult thing, which is setting up our companion. And I think first thing we have to do is what? Move from here, because there's a guard which is making things difficult. And let's try this. So I will tell the Guo to carry my companion. Carry a friend. Okay. So Guo is not very happy to carry your companion, but finally notes what this is doing in the background is running a script waiting for the companion to sort of tune. So we must tell the companion the same thing. So let's ask around, sure someone seeing Bigot. But for now I want to show you how the Guo is walking, hopefully. So I will tell, okay, so I can tell Guo dismount, which is not what we want to do. Guo mount. Let's see. And in a short time, while we are looking in another direction, the companion should just mount. And we can jump. And here we are. So we have the companion riding with the player. And now it's time to try and fix the companion position a little. Do the same thing, but this time set NPC. So we put cursors up, and I would say a little backward. Let's try. Not too much. Not easy. It's a little tricky because you have to put the position, the proper position.
There's someone watching.
Uh-oh. We did the crime. Pay gold. Let's see what happened. I did the crime because I really tried to open my companion inventory while sneaking, and this is one of the things to pay attention to avoid. So let's try again. Okay, this is running. Let's talk with Constance. Mount. No. Must talk with Constance. Okay. It's hard to actually talk with Constance and not talk with the Guo. So let's try and see. Constance, I want to talk with Constance. Okay. And tell her to dismount first to be sure she's not already doing this, and then go mount. When you cannot activate an NPC, it's often easier to do it if you look at the feet. And so Constance, go mount. Alright, now we must look around, and she should. Let's see. Let's try again. Talk with the Guo. It's a little tricky, this thing, because carry me only. They are all global scripts doing very complicated things, so you have to repeat things sometimes. Let's try again. For a mount. Look around. Alright. And then we do the same thing. Up, up, and then try setting our companion. So we must pay attention to not put her too much backward, because let's see. Okay, let's see what happens. Talking with Constance. She's too near. The tricky thing is you must put your companions at a distance which is not making her activate when you give commands to the Guo. So you must not see Constance here. So let's try and put the player a little forward. I'm not really it's a lot of times since I did these things, so I'm not really good at this. So let's go forward a little. So the gist of it is you must be able to not see the name of your companions when you are looking at the wall, because that means you are activating your companions and you should not be doing this. But it's really difficult, because if you put the companion too backward, the companion will drop and things will not work. So I think the only way is to put player more forward. Maybe it depends on companion, but this is proper way to make things in an easy way. Let's see. Okay, now we'll dismount here. Right. We do the same thing. We tell the Guo to. It's annoying, but it needs practice. But you do this thing once for companions, so it's not something you have to repeat each time. Anyway. Carry me only. Then we do carry a friend. Okay, then talk with our companion. And do the same thing, like go dismount to be sure the script is started clean, and then go mount. Okay, let's see. Up, up. Okay, we are here. Jump. And now we try putting the player forward, which is maybe not so nice to see, but it should work better. And you must do this until you cannot see constants anymore, for instance, because this is the problem you must avoid. Activating your companion while you should be activating the Guo instead. So maybe that's a problem. I did not remember all this problem. Having this problem with setting up the companion. Maybe something changed about how the collision or area activation area of companions and the war and so on, using different version of Morrowind patch. I don't know, I'm not sure. I must verify this. Anyway, for now we will limit our war riding to the player, and or you can just have your companion ride the war, but you must go by feet. So for now I will just use the war like the player, and let's see if we can go and look for this this Bagot. I look for Constance uncle. We could ask this orc if he have seen Bagot, a monk in a brown robe. They left Nisis. Just follow the road. Okay. Uh-oh, Venice.
This is too easy.
Oh crap, we are paralyzed.
Now you're going to get it.
We have been attacked without advice. Really, I would have been killed, I think, even by foot, because it's been something unexpected. But I just need more practice, because I'm not using this mod since a lot of time. I fear that it's not more possible to easily ride with your companion. It's a pity, but probably things don't work anymore exactly like they used to work before the Morrowind patch, before changes to various things. So maybe that's the problem. I think essentially it must something change with how the collision boxes work. I use this command TCB, which is showing the collision boxes, and as you can see we should be able some way to have the NPC and the player collision boxes not touching each other. I think the problem is something like this, and maybe with this kind of view it will be easier to do this thing. Let's see. Let's try. I'm still activating constants. Not really.
There's someone watching. I can tell.
No, I'm not able to do this. Okay, so let's move this away. Now we'll just tell her to go dismount, so we can just activate our... I will think about a different way to control the wall with less problems. But for now I think using the wall with a companion, riding companion, is not something easy. So move, but I want her to move away just once. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's working, so now I can go to move. So for now we'll just use the go to run. But we must pay attention to those bandits. Consoles. Okay, she's following. Let's be prepared. I'm really rusty with these controls.
Throw up 10.
Be ready.
Throw up 10.
Run while you can. Die, Dexter! Now you're going to get it.
Throw up 10.
Won't be me.
Oh, I think I can look around and attack. not easy, but
Your life's end is approaching. Your life's end
I
is
need more
approaching.
practice. But with a little more practice, I think I could be able to maybe not with 3 enemies at once, but to run away, have 1 enemy at a time following you, then you can turn around and try to hit the enemy with your bow and so on. It's also possible to use a spear in a very nice way while galloping with the guar, but it needs practice, which I don't have anymore because it's been a lot of years since I used the mod. But I think it's still something you can enjoy while using the mod, to have the player ride alone. It's a pity, but for now I think it's too hard to properly use it with the companion riding with the player, because as you can see it's very difficult and maybe it's even impossible to do anymore with the more recent god patched version and so on. Maybe if I will try and change the mod a little more sometime, but for now not something I want to do because the mod is really complicated, and so I don't want to touch it if possible. Anyway, let's tell our concerns to dismount so we can allow them to move away. And then we can tell the guar to move. Oops. For his constants. Okay, so I will dismount here because I'm not really good at the moment with the guar. But the guar is also able to combat for you, so it's really nice. We can use our magic. Oh, and I'm trying a new script for the bound longbow, adding also bound arrows. Oh, one shot.
End is approaching.
I think I need to change strategy because these enemies are MCA, probably bandits, much higher level than this player. They are one-shotting Shiaryu, so it's not a matter of being on the guar, it's a matter of not being hit by them. So we must change strategy probably. I think we could try and hit them from a better position. But this time I must remember.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm from an automatic save.
The
I think I will try and use a different position to attack them. Like from... Maybe we can just climb that hill. Not easy because the wall is scripted to be able to actually climb, but not impossible heights, so it's really not so easy. We can try to tell the wall to run, to jump, but not easy. Oh, we did it. Okay, so now let's look at those bandits. Oh, here I will dismount. Right. I cannot see them. Maybe we can just walk away. Oh, they are over there. Let's save. I was telling you this new script with the bound longbow is very simple, just adding some bound arrow, which are not really so powerful, but
Fight, coward! Fetcher! Arg! You chose the wrong boss to
it's
mess
hard
with.
to get them
You
from
should
here.
run now. Fetcher, I'll
yeah.
see you dead.
Coming this way.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Oh, got it. Oh, oh. Paralyzed. Let me check. Do we have something? Help? Not much. Sweet. Oh, luckily there's no they have no bows. Still paralyzed. I could use some potion. I don't want to use potions if possible.
Rith-u-likna. Rith-u-likna. Rock 10. Rock 10.
There is no escape.
Oh no. Every time. Oh, she's smart because every time I have a longbow,
You will be disgraced for this.
that bandit is trying to paralyze me. So they react to the player having a longbow, but not for instance on player using a magic bolt. Oh, I have my bone walker trying to help.
Run while you can. You should run now.
Proacten.
But this companion must be helping more because
You should run
I
now.
don't think Constance is really
Fight,
good
coward!
with magic for now. Oh, finally, one shot.
I'll see you dead.
Constance is not able to hit them. Oh, we are both really bad with combat for now. Okay, so let's try again with our
Proacten.
ball walker friend. Not easy. Let's try some magic bolts.
Lava. Beyond sea.
Oh, let's try this one.
Maru. Maru.
Right. I think that's steel. Another one. Maybe not. Maybe it just ran away. We have some loot. And I don't want to dispose of corpse. We just hide corpse. So let's use our bag of holding. Let's see. We have still space. To put things inside. And probably I could give Constance something. Like these woods. Let's try and tell the guard to follow. As you can see, this jumping command can be very useful. Let's see. Right. Let's save. So the guys, all in all, I think a nice mod to have still after all these years. It's not perfect, especially if you want to. Oh, if you want to ride with a companion, but if you want to ride alone, it's still very, very nice to have. Oh, no magic.
Do I drop the sweet roll or hand it over and come back later? Dunno.
War is talking. Oh, a key to a lit 10 chest. Interesting. And we have this NPC dressed as
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
So he's the one we are looking for. Help me, please help me. My friend Bigot has been kidnapped. We were peaceful walking here, enjoying the landscape. And so... Bigot, you bastard, we finally found you, blah blah blah. Knocked him down and carried him away. One of them mentioned a place called Junmasu. Okay, so no idea here. You better take the scroll. If you should find him, he might be in bad shape and in need of healing.
Balgoth has been kidnapped. Claude Camembert told us that a couple of bad guys dragged him away to the east towards the coast. He heard them mention a place called Junmazier. That's probably where they went.
Okay. To the east, toward the coast. And this is land. Oh, there's a lit place, and that's some kind of chest. Maybe that key is the one we can use to open this chest. Oh yes. Oh, we found just a steel claymore and shield. Not really fantastic things, but free loot, so always good. And I think we need Crystal Magica. So, to the east. This place is strange. Oh, from another mod, Nerfan Sanctuary. Not something I want to explore now. So we are looking for a place called June Monsieur. To the east toward the coast. Hard to find. So this way. To the east. I'm thinking there is a coast nearby to the east. Let's see. My friends are following. So this ghost. Found it. Oh!
Lava beyond sea.
Thank you, Guar, but I think I must tell the Guar to avoid following inside. So, okay, it's already doing it. I think it could be hard because I have no more magic.
Run while you can.
Oh. What's this?
Were they field and sorry? Lava beyond sea.
Ooh. What kind of beast is this? Oh, a nymph? And a rat. Okay. And this is the place where the bandits put our friends, but who?
Throw up 10. Throw up 10.
You in.
Ixi, Anna.
Athena, Valino, Varinarima.
Oh, not easy. Not easy at all. Oh, and we have a screenshot of the goal position, which was walking. As you can see, probably something changed about how collision works, because the position was not really so different. But I will take a look at that screenshot and try to use the same position next time. I try to have the companion to have Constance ride with Shiaryu. Ride the Guan with Shiaryu. Few Constance? Okay. So we must be better prepared for these enemies. They are not easy. And maybe they are too hard to be.
You can't escape me.
Uh-oh.
Throw up 10.
One shot. No, I think it's a little too hard. I will try another time, but I need to be stronger. Or have better magic, some powerful magic. Because when you find enemy higher level than the player with powerful weapons that can one-shot you, well, you can decrease the difficulty, but if you want to do the standard battle, that's not easy. Let's try some hardiness.
Ixi. Anna.
All powers we have.
Throw up 10. Throw up 10.
You don't deserve to live.
Oh, no, it's impossible. One shot. So I think this is a quest that you need to try in the future, but for now we just take a note in the map about this place, but it's really too hard. So we are near Nisis. Maybe there are some different things we can try to do. And so we have this note. That should be visible also from here. Let's see. Yes. And oh, let's see if the war. Oh, we are encumbered, but the war is not, so we can still. And the war is able to swim also. Sort of. Another place. And this is a little floating rock. We could use some tweak. Maybe some kind of small conflict, so a different mesh. Oh, and this place probably is much nicer now, thanks to the cavern overhaul mod. But it seems like some bandit place.
Lava beyond sea.
Our wars are really nice, but I think there's really something different compared. Or I don't remember how I managed to have both the player and the companion right together, because I have also screenshots about it, but it requires proper position and it's very tricky to do. So I need to try again and see if I'm able to do it again. Because yes, it's nice. It's tricky, but when you manage to actually be able to do a little combat while riding, it's very satisfying to be able to shoot some enemies or to use your spear with them. So it's difficult, but maybe worth trying. Or you can just use the wall to ride around without combat, the usual way to carry things for you and so on. Let's see. I think I need stamina as usual, especially at a low level. It's very important to have your stamina up before trying to do anything. In this case, try to kill this big sound. it was a young sound, probably not aggressive, but oh, an old gate could be risky. Oh, we have a big trap here. Dragon skin. Already used. Okay, so I think I will risk and try
Isn't this something?
Open this thing. Oh, lock the complex. Not easy. Not easy at all. Okay, so maybe time to do things a little easier. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Bargot, but we will be back with more experience. Let's see other things we can do. For instance, Fighters Guild. Oh, we have this mission for the 5 Toes Guild in Balmora. Mud crabs. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so let's try and go back to Nesis for now. I have a mod list, I think. That should be the link to the mods used during this streaming. Just write on the YouTube channel, write as comment to the streaming. There's a list, a mod list, the map, and so on. All information is there, and so you should be able to find everything. After a while, just after the stream is done, the video is automatically put in YouTube, so all the information is there. If you want to take a look at the list, you can also go directly to my site, because it's one link just there. Let me check if I can show you. I think so, without crashing everything, hopefully. Okay, so for instance this way. Okay, you go to the mod list, for instance. There are links to my site and the videos, so you can go to my site and you have mods I'm playing here, And this is the list which is finally updated. I think I have just a mod, a different mod added, which is not yet here, but most of it is very up to date. So where possible, I have a link to the mod. If the mod is something I can publish, for which I have already permissions, or where permissions are not needed. For instance, now this where is it? Wallis mod, the version of Wallis mod I tweaked in the Sorting Over Owl mod pack. You have the direct link for the tweaked version, but many of the mods I can't do this because they are personal version and merge and so on. So in this case you find the link to the original mod. I think not this one, but let me try this. Oh, this is already present. Let's see. This one I have moved it, but still the link is to the original and so on. But you find a link at least to the original mod. Maybe if I changed the version to move the mod or something like this, it's not yet released for permission problems and so on. But you should be able to find at least the link, a direct link to the original. So it's a useful list. And let's go back, trying to play a little more. Okay, so back to Muses. I think I will try this spell. Uh-oh. War is helping. I love this score. War is also doing some combat for me. Let's see if we can just teleport there. Okay. So the guard should be able to follow, I think, using Himalayan teleportation. Let's see. Hello. Not really so ready to follow. I don't remember exactly. Oh, okay, so this is something. Something I don't remember. Oh, this is just to exit automatically from menu, probably. Oh, now he's following again. Okay, so. And now we'll try and call Constance.
Sacré tu. Sacré tu.
Okay. Let's go here. Oh, and
Your
over
bidding,
there you
trooper?
can see a very scenic minaret.
There it is again.
And I don't remember if we already went here. Visiting the shrine? Probably not. We can talk about the egg mine, coal cave, mask of Vivek, latest rumors, and the shrine of valor. Oh, and we know that we need Drew Vox.
Is there something you need?
Oh, you're so hungry. So let's see if we have things to eat. So we can try and eat something automatically using this switch on necessities of Morrowind. Let's try. Cannot. Oh, we did it. One of the pilgrimage. The grace of justice. Thank you for your justice, Lord Vivek. I shall be neither cruel nor arbitrary, for fair dealing earns the love, trust, and so on, because I did not have time to read everything. Let's talk with Constance. She wants to help Uncle Bagov, but Constance, we will have to wait. Oh, a second time? Oh! Didn't remember this thing. Nice. And one of the things I remember is the script attached to this thing. I think there's the comment there, something like no wife, no mustache, something like this. I can't really do the proper spelling, but the meaning was you cannot really get this thing. You cannot take it away. No wife, no mustache. Justice never sleeps. I remember maybe better the scripting than really how to play the game. And oh, another interesting thing is this that's free command script, which I apply every now and then to my saves, and is changing the skill book. Already red skill books are marked by a star, so you can know if a book is a new skill book which you may want to read, or something you have already read. And so it's something similar to mods for Oblivion. But already visited this. Oh, and let's take a look at the Minaret, which is a mod by Stavrogain, I think, if I recall correctly. And it's one of the scenic mods added here in can we steal something? Added here in Aldirum. Oh, sorry, in Nisis. I think I will just get this for luck. So let's go up and explore this thing. Yeah. Oh, this is the cell where this monk probably is studying and sleeping. And we can go up and oh, what a view! And over there you can see the magic crystals that we added to Nisis while doing the quest, the Havish quest of the Magus Guild in Havish, to fix and make available a new teleportation network from Havish to Vattenfall, and there are a few places which were not available from the Magus Guild that now you can reach using this teleportation network. So it's very useful to do that quest, that Havish quest, to be able to travel more easily. Anyway, this is a very nice view, and well, by day it's much more, you can see much more things, but it's still a very nice view, especially if you look from outside. But anyway, we did a book here. We did the shrine. So now maybe we can look for some nice spell to learn, but don't remember how much money I have, but I think I don't have a lot of money because I spent nearly everything to buy the guo, so time to sell other things. Oh, 2,000 gold, so maybe I can. Ah yes, it could be nice to have some open windows for archers, but I think we would have the usual problems that you should put everything in exteriors, and I don't know how you could do something like this. but maybe some kind of limited exterior wall with these open windows. Put some archers there. It could be a nice addition. Make some changes to the fort, so things like this. We will see. I think we will see more and more new things from Morrowind. We have a lot of things being worked on. We have the new version of the Morrowind scripting extender. We have, as usual, open Morrowind developed. So probably we will have plenty of new mods, especially when the provinces mods will be more stable. I think there will be another 10 years of happy Morrowind modding with all these new things coming out. Oh, another note. Oh, an armorer? Oh, spells. Cure poison. Oh, this is interesting. Let me check if I have already the spell. I don't think you can really imagine how your game will pass the test of time. It's something really hard to think about it, because it's like some magic that happens, and how to think about it. Okay, so I have already. Okay, I have the spell already. Don't need it. I don't remember if I have some quest from the Dalvani, maybe?
Yes, Outlander?
I offer the best values in town.
Oh, and this is...
now, where did I put that?
NPC.
Yes, Outlander? Let me live!
Oh, I've been robbed by some thief.
What do you seek in Nisa's Outlander?
Where is the thief? I don't see it anymore. As from the thief was from the
I offer the best values in town.
Mod called Pickpockets, I think. But this NPC is giving the possibility to buy a Yorick Castle, I think, or to do the quest to gain the castle, but it needs a lot of money, or if you do the quest it needs a very high level and strong character, because I think the boss you must defeat to gain Yorick Castle is probably, I think it's a stronger boss I never played against in a Morrowind mod.
Are you here for my services?
And so
I offer the best values in town.
Not something you may want to do at level 4, but it's really a great mod, because that's a nice quest to gain the place, a very strong enemy, and a super nice castle to get. So
I offer the best values in town.
Oh, and we have I had a torch. Oh, and I want to show you a new location. I moved this house from the position of the original mod, because it was conflicting with another mod. But anyway, this is the Adventurers Guild place here in Isis, and this is really one of the best mod I played in this last year. It is a mod by JM Key, a name, a guarantee of quality in my opinion, because I still have to find one of the mod by this modder which I did not like.
That's one ugly outfit.
And this mod is fantastic because it's adding scenic places and a lot of small missions and things you can integrate very well with the existing Morrowind.
What is this about, Bretton?
For me, this mod is like what the Quest of the Week mod series is for quests, for dialogue or normal quest. This is very similar. A lot of small quests all around, and things to do and places to find. I just love this little mod, which is not so little anyway. So we pay for confirmation of certain discoveries, you know. And what things are you hoping to have discovered? An almost white leaf tree in the southern part of the Ascadian Isle. So, not really a great...
The guild said something about an almost white leaf tree in the southern part of the Ascadian Isles. If I can locate it, they'll pay me 125 gold.
The mod I was talking about, the castle mod, is called Yorick Castle by Spot or Spotorni. I think you can find it in the mod list, you can find it in the review by Dark Elf Guy. And it's one of the best castles, I think. I tried so far, because it's not really a big castle, but it has everything. It's very scenic, not very big, but it has a lot of places for your companions, the usual alchemy lab and library and so on, and it has the possibility of having this very hard quest with strong enemy and so on. The castle is not far from Nisis, to the east. It's halfway between Nisis and the mainland coast, I think, in an island, a small island. And so if you really are high level, try that quest and you will have a good battle. Too good, maybe. Maybe it's even too much strong, that enemy, because even if you are nearly a god, you still must you have to spend a lot of time trying to kill this enemy, because it has a life. I don't know how many points of life it has, because it's really nearly impossible to kill. But when you finally manage to kill that enemy, well, it's something you remember. Anyway, we are here in the Adventures Guild, which instead is a mod that you can start playing very soon, I think, because some of the missions maybe require some little combat, but most of them are more about exploring and finding things, and part of them are also already standard missions, which you can sort of report to the guild when you find things, standard things that you used to find in the standard game, but you can go and tell, hey, I found this fantastic white war, and you get also some experience from the guild. And for instance, this is a new thing, a white tree to look for. And we can also do more standard quests, I think, talking with the other lady here. So let's see. Oh, I have already a mission to do for her. Kill one enemy. Don't remember well. Let's see. Oh, I'm now being asked to bump off a high-ranking member of the Kimona Tongue. Oh, in Margon. Well, I could try doing this thing.
Sacre tu!
Oh, never mind.
sacritude.
And as we are here, we could also talk with the general. Hello, Darius.
What say you?
We must rescue Majura-Sara. Don't think I have other things to do here for now. Hahaha. And we must find this loot, but did not find the time to look for it for now.
Greetings, Outlander. Do you seek my services?
What was that?
Yes.
I have a great selection that you'll find especially useful,
If you want
Outlander.
something, now's the time to talk.
Not really a great selection.
I see this land suits
Oh,
you.
hi
We
Nabula
welcome you
Zamsi.
freely, Outlander.
This one is a name, I think. No, maybe not.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
This is one of MCA drunk.
Your bidding, trooper?
It wants something. What does it ask?
Hello, Breton. I'm Unbroken Claw. Looking for my sister. Diamond Scale is her name. Seeking freedom. Okay. Tell me more. And this is a very nice descriptions from the mod, but don't feel like reading everything for you. So this is a very nice mod talking about two brother and sisters. He's a slave still, and so brother is asking to help her. Okay, sorry, I did ask the same thing. I don't remember if I probably just started this quest. Sometimes really I would like quests to be sort of made in a way that when you already did some steps of the quest you could avoid having the same thing repeated, because sometimes you just forget you already did some steps. And okay, a kindness. Okay, I did already read this thing, so she is where? Orbislander and Holly. These are the two Dharma we must look for, I think, to help Unbroken Claw. And I think we must look in Molagamar, probably. And what time is it? Huh. Time to sleep, probably. Let's see. Oh, but Sherry is not yet in need of sleeping, so maybe we could try something else. Dummy.
Throw up 10. And the dummy is from Stupor Star mod, which I
extended a little, but most of the mod is installed places, so I did not touch that. Oh, I was looking for some water. And this is something modded, but don't really...
What say you?
No. Oh, a skill book.
Don't try anything funny.
And I don't remember, but maybe this is offering some services. Oh, already did it? Okay, so I think I will just try and go back to Balmora. I don't like very much to go around by night because I like to see things better. I'm just trying playing Vampire with some another playthrough with the Join All Houses and Join All Clans mod and the Oblivion-like Vampire, everything integrated, tweaked to work together, and it's a really better experience. Oh, I want this because you can still play the usual quests with no problems and still be a vampire. It's my friend here. Oh, look at how nice. And the bridge over there. I would like to use this target, but it's night, so not so good. So let's go and just let's see if we can actually sleep in that barn. And this is a mod in a compilation which I did. It is available, I think, in the Softstime mod pack, Softstime overall mod pack. It's a merge of this Sentinel Tower mod, the Serendipity Traveler mod. So they both are very scenic. And these bars are from the Serendipity Traveler. And they are nice because you can use them to sleep. Some cities. Some of them are exteriors and some are interiors, but I think I tweaked the script to be able to sleep better. Or maybe I tweaked the probability to spawning some animal while sleeping here. Oh, we have been interrupted, but we managed to sleep until morning. So maybe we could just try to reach Al Vilotai and rescue Madura Saran, which is one of the missions for Darius. Oh, we need gold. The Kwama forage. I think you can. The best way to make possible to sleep outside or in particular places like this bars or the tree house by Wally Bibi, which is near Sidani, which is very scenic, but you always have the problem in these places to be able to sleep in exteriors, which usually are not are part of regions where you can have creatures to spawn when you sleep. So a simple way is to just change, make a particular new region which you can associate with the cell, just the cell, and you put some an enemy with some creature which is not aggressive or things like this. Maybe it's a good compromise to be able to sleep. Anyway, I want to go to Al Vilotai. Maybe. I think I have enough money to rescue Madura Saran, so I could try this. I will use the Gua because I have my Gua now. We can try going that way. Maybe this way. Oh, sorry.
Your bidding, trooper?
Talk with him. Also, Constance. Oh well, I will recall for her. What's this? Oh, we have some enemy here. And let's see if I'm actually able to do a little combat while riding the wall. So first thing, I go a little slower, and then I use my magic to summon a bound longbow, and then try. I don't remember. Oh, a first person. Sorry, this way. Can I turn? No. Maybe this way. Okay. It's difficult, but possible to hit your enemy. Haha, done it. And we did it! Our first combat while riding the Guar. Because when you ride the Guar, you are a little protected by the position. You have a little sanctuary, so if your enemy is not really much stronger than you, you can still survive and have the possibility to use your weapons and kill the enemy. With a little more practice, you can go faster and be able to combat better. Uh-oh. I need to slow down and take a look at this sign. This way. This way. Hop! We did some hopping. Is this the right direction? Yes. We should not be... oh, what a view! Let me go down. Look at this screenshot. We should be nearby a place where Madura Saran is. Yes. And the last time I went here, I did not have the money to free her. Now I think I have it. Yes.
What was that?
I'm here to rescue Madura Saran. Pay the drakes.
The Ashlanders agreed to let Madura Saran go after I paid them a ransom. I agreed to escort Madura Saran to the ALD Vilathai outpost.
And I've seen recently a question in Reddit, I think, about what's the best key ring mode I know, and I think it's this one by the Morrowind scripting extender containers mod by Greatest 7, because this keyring is very fast and you can stash all and get all your keys in half a second, so it's a very good mod from this point of view.
Hey, wait for me.
Oh, sorry. Look at this. And this is another very simple mod adding broken carriages, dead people, and everything, making Morrowind roads being much more dangerous. And there are a lot of things like this around Vannefer, and I just like the mod very much. It's called Dangerous Roads of Morrowind. And the lady here. Hello.
Leave me.
Okay. Oh, a mod? But I don't know, because maybe there's some kind of mod adding bandits or things like this. A spawning point near the Ashlander tent. So when they see a companion, they attack the player, and the companion sort of try to defend the player, and also the companion is attacked. Probably there's some mod adding some enemies, because I don't remember enemies in standard level list so near to that location. Probably it's some mod adding a new leveled list spawning point near the tent. And I really like a good compromise with my not so fast computer. A good compromise with MGA is to enable not so many SADs for distant objects, but to use a long distance for landscape only. This way you can still see mountains in the distance, but it is still playable even with computer like mine, which is not so powerful. Hello, Dana. And
sweet moon,
I must go here, I think. I'm not really good with the let's play, because I keep forgetting what I'm doing, looking at things and new mods added and so on, but probably this is the place we must go to have our mission done.
Madara Saren arrived safely at the ALD Vilathai outpost.
I think Dane is playing Morrowind every Monday, I think, if I recall correctly. Another practice dummy. Oh, I think I will try and practice a little more. And one of the oh, already time to level up. I think I will practice a little magic. Let's try this one.
Were they build on sorrow? Lava beyond sea.
Uh-oh. Failing casting.
Lava beyond sea.
The voice. How is your? Oh, I think. I was talking about the reading books mod, but this one is a different mod. I think. The other one is a script. External problem, and this one is a voice mode. I think I have it only if your character is a Breton voice. I could have it already. You could already use it, but I think your character is a Nord, if I recall correctly. But if you want the mod, I think you could just look for some different sounds for the spell, but I think the voice could be also good for a Nord mage or bard. If you want, just tell me and I can give you the script. I did not publish it because it's just for a female mage or bard or a mage class, so it's not good for Imperial. Oh, you think the voices are from, I think, mostly from but I think the mod would work even for another race. It's the voices that are for a female mage. I don't think I'm checking exactly the player race for it, because I just did it as a personal mod for the one race that you are using in your game, so they're not really selection. Oh, if you want, I can just send you the mod, and then you can tweak it with your preferred voices. Voices I'm using, I think, are mostly from Baldur's Gate, but mostly from well, I never remember the name of the game. Pillars of Eternity, I think. And I put the MP3 format of the voice, and what I think is similar to what they really say, but I have no real idea what they are really saying while. So if you want, you could me really a favor if you just try and fix what I wrote in the text for the sake command, because I really had no idea what they are saying. Okay, so I will send you the mod. So if you manage to do something with a better text, it's something I could really try and publish. I think the one problem is that there are some sounds which I think I cannot really publish because they are from a recent game, and I don't think it's possible. But as a personal mod, I think it could do. Okay, so I will send you a link. And let me check. Oh, I think I will just avoid practice and just visit here because I'm curious. And one of the nice things that I like most from the scheduling mode, from the Less Than Eric NPC scheduling, is that they put people here every now and then in this god touch. Oh, and over there there's the tower added by that compilation mode. Only the two of us, the sound exclusive to the Morrowind streaming. Well, that's not a bad idea, especially for you, because I have a couple of followers and they are really bearing with my English, and so you have a lot more people following, so maybe it's better used by your streaming. I don't remember what I was going to do. I did this quest, and now? Oh, I think I will go back to Balmora. But I really like the U, and I think I will just die if I try to jump over there. Or you could try send them to neighbor view. I don't know how to say it. Oh, it's yes. I can be a spoiler, but not much when I'm using a low-level player, because I have a lot of mods, but I still have to start playing a lot of them in this playthrough, because she's still level 4, so I don't really spoil a lot. Also, some of the mod I actually I don't know at all, because there are also new mods which I really never played, so it's not that I don't remember, I don't really know how to play them, because this one, for instance, the what is it called, the Mistletoe Guild or something like this, I just added it, so never played it before. And I think people who's playing this game since a long time, people with experience, no problems modding the game. I think this game, one of the greatest things of the game is that it's still probably one of the technically more moddable things available, because even recent games by Bethesda, they are not so easily moddable, in the sense that you can change your mod list. I think Morrowind is still far superior from this point of view, because format is simple, we have a lot of tools able to fix things when you move mods around. And if you compare this to Skyrim, for instance, it's much harder to change things, loading order, mod list on the fly while playing, because there's baked scripting, powerful scripting, but I will try to jump, but I think I will just die here, because as usual I have tweaked the settings and she cannot really jump from here now at level 4. So let's try. As you can see. But it's for good, because I must stop here because it's been a long playthrough. But I really think Morrowind is still the game you can mod more easily, because you can change, you can experiment with mods without destroying your game. And this is something that's not easy to find in different games, because new games are powerful, you have a lot of possibilities for mods, but still changing your loading order while playing is not easy. Oh, but she will learn how to jump. This is I think that making the damage you get from jumping harsher is difficult, but it's much easier to improve your acrobatics, because the more damage you get and the more but I have not really new mods on the work. I'm just adding features to things like the alt mod every now and then. I add something there, for instance, but nothing really big, a big new mod. I'm always adding to the modding list. Every now and then I merge something, and if I'm able or if I feel like looking for permissions and so on, I add it to that compilation. So let's try the platform. I don't think if you tweak your game settings to make the damage harsher when you jump down, it's safe from assist rider platform, because when I tweaked that thing, I was still dying from jumping down from the I don't remember the name of the city. That big time you rebuild port near Talvos. How is it called? I don't remember. It's called, well, a big city in timer rebuild. Jumping down from there was killing the player. So jumping down from the Strider platform, I think is still higher, so not easy. And about the creatures in my mods adding the player, I think what I prefer most, well, bats are nice when they help you with cliff races, but my preferred are the ninja dolphins, because if you try this, really it's something that make me laugh, because the dolphin have really this attack animation with this sort of ninja attack with a rotation, so it's really hilarious to see them helping you, and you can also get the dolphin and have a passage. Also the mountains are great to ride in water life. Anyway, too risky to jump from here. Let's go down. Oh, and this is a new armor set added from a merge mod with a lot of mods.
Learn by serving, layman.
There should be a shrine here. Oh, and this is the usual animated Morrowind mod, or MCA adding animations from the same mods. Oh, here
it is. It is a pleasure, Outlander. Do you require my services?
Yes.
I have a great selection that you'll find especially useful, Outlander.
Let's see.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Oh, some food. Could be good. Oh, and I want to show you another thing. If we are able, actually, not this time, but let's try again. This is, in my opinion, the best creature animation made for Morrowind. Cats, birdies, they are fantastic. It should just play the next greeting in theory. I did never noticed some different breathing than usual. Maybe there's some exception, but all in all, I think the mod works good enough. But I'm not sure what changes I did to that mod, because I don't touch it since a lot of time, and maybe I changed something. So sometimes I do some tweaks and I forget about them, and maybe the mod is working in a different way. For instance, I had to recently tweak a lot the vampire mod, because I usually don't play as a vampire, but I wanted to try and to do a complete playthrough, so I got the best mods of vampire, in my opinion, to make vampire
What's your story?
More easy to use, to still be able to do standard quests. One is Oblivion-like vampires mod, and the other two are join all houses and join all clans. So these three mods in theory should make you able to play easily vampire in every quest. In reality, it's not so. They are not so compatible each other, so you must tweak them. But you can do it. I did it, and they work very well. Once done these changes. Captain.
May the wind be on your back.
Yes, Outlander.
Oh, and over there, I think that's some castle. Ghost. My war is following everywhere.
Outlander, what do you want?
Speak up. A fine day to you.
And I'm really just looking around. Uh-oh. Okay, Sphinx. I will teleport back to Balmorra and stop there.
Sacre tu! Zakritu. Zakritu.
If she's actually able to play this spell, for instance. Oh, let's go to Havish, and from there. So from here, you can ask the mage about travel, and we can use this new transport network to travel to all these locations. And it's a nice script. It's a door.
Ah, greetings. What shall we talk about?
That you can use also with companions with no script extenders. Oh, there are a lot of things I could just try and sell. But for now, I will stop here and see you next time. Bye, Dana. I will send you the script, the mod, in a short time, but now I will stop here because I played a lot today. I'm not so used to talk for long in English especially, so it's something I must stop now. And see you next time. Bye everybody. Thanks for watching.